welcome back, guys. Thought I would press our advantage while we were getting so lucky on the maggot lair to carry on into the next zone, which we already saw was the Lost City. Now, there are the ancient tunnels, but they're not particularly useful. There's no quest inside there. You can use them to kind of get around in places. It's a pretty good level to go through later on for XP and magic finding. Just because it's mostly a bunch of undead guys. It can be good for certain builds because of the resistances that are down there. I know Meteorb sorceresses can do alright down there. But as far as normal, we are just going to be looking for the waypoint and the exit out to the temple. Now you might be wondering why it's so damn dark. That's related to the quest at hand. The second you enter Lost City, even for a second like we did in the last video, the eclipse will happen, which conveniently is caused by the same people that we're going to go kill for the amulet. So it's kind of one of those double up quests. So we'll be able to kill two birds with one stone, both the second and the third quest here, by heading into the Claw Viper Temple, which isn't a well, it's a mixed bag of a zone. The mobs there have a sort of charge attack, which can be very burst heavy, and has pretty good hit stun. So if you're not careful, you can really just get rammed into a corner and die. So the main thing is to just not get bursted, not get over your head. Another Stone of Jordan notification. So this is actually a pretty straightforward zone. There's only two levels. There's this first floor and the second floor, which is where all the stuff you're looking for is. And here are the Claw Vipers. There's also Salamanders is the other type. I believe one has the charge attack and one has Sacrifice? They have something. They have some high damage move. His name escapes me. I can't quite recall what it is that they use. In either case, the name of the game is Don't Get Surrounded, Don't Get Overwhelmed, but that's hardcore in a nutshell, so business as usual. These zombies are probably the least of our concerns, considering they're so damn slow. So we'll just carry on. Luckily, oh yeah, see, he just charged our merc there, you could hear the sound. Luckily it seems our merc can pretty much one-shot, or close to it, on most of the mob types here. This is the weapon we gave him, which I'm not going to complain about. The faster we get through these guys, the better. So, doesn't look like it's in this way. Like I said, it's only 2 levels long, so even if this is a huge area, you only need to traverse it. There is a super unique down in the second level, which we need to be careful of. Once you switch down to the second zone, it's a lot smaller, so the mobs are a lot more condensed, and so you need to make sure you don't get jumped the second you come down there. So you want to be careful once we get down there. In the meantime, you can kill these guys pretty easy. I'm not worried about like any one, just one-shotting us. This isn't, it's not that kind of game yet. So it's mostly about just don't do anything stupid. Like, probably don't want to stand there. Oh, mana burn, huh? Okay, well, we were looking for potions, so we'll call that a win. I should probably just grab this just to counteract the mana burn. Ooh. See, there's that unexpected charge. Here are all the snakes. Ooh, see, that's a... I mean, if they chain those together, you can be in deep trouble. Alright. You know, it's interesting, I know friends who really dislike spiders, and I know they find the spiders in this game not too nice to look at. But I personally don't like snakes, yet I've never had really any issue with the claw vipers. It must be because they have hands, so that I don't really identify them as snakes, more so as just like a sort of lizard or something. Or like a naga, I guess. Because I've never really made that connection of, oh, those are snakes. I don't like snakes. Go all Indiana Jones. Never really happened. Just a random tidbit for you as I kill random zombies. Looks like our weapon is breaking, so we're gonna wanna make a quick pit stop elsewhere. Elsewhere. Town. That would be the other place. My commentary is a little rusty. I'm not used to talking to myself this much. Looks like we're gonna explore pretty much all of the zone. Looks like our motto to live by of just check the zone to the right is going to be true again. Because it looks like it's going to be up to our right here. I'm going to stop by town to repair weapons before we drop down here. And take it as cautiously as possible, just so we don't get jumped. Don't have anything to identify, repair. And notice I always pick up wands and whatnot, just because as long as they have any plus skills on them, they are generally worth a lot vendor-wise. So that's pretty much the end point of it. Gold isn't something that's extremely useful in this game, but for self-found it can help, just because sometimes you do want to buy some gear. Okay, so level 2. Down we go. So the main thing here is we don't want to rush. We're going to let our merc see if there's any guys nearby. Let him poke his way through. We just don't want to get ourselves surrounded. Looks like our merc is... Why are we even here? Our mercenary just pushed through all those guys on his own. Okay, here's the minions of the super unique. I believe they're very fast and very strong, something like that. Which can be a powerful combination. Oh right, lightning enchanted, extra fast. Okay. Ow. See, there's the danger of their charge attack. I was being overly cautious there. I probably knew I could just burst him. So all you have to do is kick that, and you take out 2 birds with 1 stone. That turns off the darkness, and it gets you the amulet. Presumably the amulet was causing the sun issues.
Can never be extinguished by evil.
So, lucky for us, we figured out both things at once. So, that quest is done. As far as I know, that doesn't really have any rewards,
Viper amulet.
besides getting the Viper amulet, of course. Which we have here. Now, all we need to do is put these in here, and shazam. We get our Mega Staff. Which, funnily enough, is actually not that bad of an item, weapon-wise. If you're really strapped on equipment, it's not the worst idea, which is kind of funny. So, this quest is one that won't really come up until the very end. It's essentially just saying, we'll need the staff by the end. The real next quest is the Arcane Sanctuary, which we will go to shortly. I'm going to put more points in Dex. Just keep our block chance so high. We also hit 18, which allows us to go into all of our prerequisites. So we're just going to go across the board here. Grab all of our prerequisites, grab our vigor for running around in town. And we're probably going to switch from might to concentration because it's just strictly better. At level 1 at least, and I think in general. But I digress. So, all we need to do is go talk to Drognan here. Now, we'll have to go through the palace to get to the Arcane Sanctuary and find the summoner. I'll see you guys then.